2.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
First down, Minnesota.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 46-yard line.
On play action, Cousins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Quickly to Thielen here. And he's got this down to the 35. Thielen with his first catch, and it's a first down.
18 on the play.
I don't care how you look at it, how you cut it, how you parse it. Adam Thielen continues to be an absolute marvel, coming from where he did, Division III football, to being one of the top receivers in the NFL. But it's going to be vital for the Vikings in 2020 to keep number 19 on the field, especially since he lost his old running mate Stephon Diggs to the Buffalo Bills. And a hamstring injury last year really held his numbers in check. His lowest receiving yardage since 2015. Look for another breakout from Adam Thielen after plays like that.
6 yards left on 2nd down. Cousins to throw it. He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Dan Bailey on for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A first carry now. This is Johnson. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And down right around the 37. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles, gain some additional yardage.
And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle
the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown. Will Fuller, his first touchdown of the year. And the Texans push further out in front. And his kick is good.
Texans 14. Vikings.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
8 yards to go on second down. From the gun, here's Cousins. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Vikings, nothing.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be second down.
7-yard pickup.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now left side on the swing pass. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And it'll be 3rd down. Again, it's Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. First red zone chance now for the Vikings. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. They'll run with Cook. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. They try again with Cook. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. On the carry, it's Cook. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. A gain of 7 might change the thought process here as they have some options on 4th and goal. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. Cousins on the keeper. Try to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And this Texans defense comes up with a goal line stand. From the end zone, Watson. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a 1st down. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. On first down, Watson. He gets it to Cooks. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. And down inside the 15 he goes. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That's another
good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. That is caught inside the 5. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. Right back to him for 10 more and a first. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They'll run it with Johnson. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. To Johnson again. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Watson on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hughes. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to... Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And they start the second half with Johnson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
The ball carrier.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
32-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Right there, 54, right there, 54. Right, 31. Check. 18 Cardinal.
Again, it's Johnson. And some space here. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Vikings' 24. A big run there by Johnson. 44 yards on the ground.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On first down, it's Watson. Screenplay, Johnson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They were searching for the tight end, Darren Fells, and now it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Duke Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans will add on to their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Texans 23.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Gun. Check, 41. Gun.
To throw is Cousins. Completes it to the fullback, Ham. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
3-yard gain on the play.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 6 yards there. First down, Minnesota. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down.
Now Cook. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
Right at midfield.
And it's pretty evident when you watch how Minnesota plays, just how important Dalvin Cook is to their offense. 1,000-yard rusher a year before, the first one the Vikings had since Adrian Peterson was dominating their carries. And having Cook in the lineup for the bulk of the season, that made Minnesota exactly what their head coach Mike Zimmer wanted them to be. A much more physical team that complemented their defense.
Now a second down and 6. Now a run with Cook. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The Texans here on third down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. Cook. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
It's a gain of 10.
For first down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Houston. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Second and 2. On the ground, it's Cook. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 15-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Here's Madison running on first down. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Alexander Madison, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. Now Cousins going to bring his guys up for the 2-point try. Cook, they'll try and run it. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further.
23, Vikings 8.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed.
Let's go, D, let's go. Now let's get there. Checking the card.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. Touchdown, Houston. David Johnson, 79 yards. And the Texans will extend their lead.
Fairbairn lining up 40 extra points.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. They run, Cook, and they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. Now Cousins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
Touchdown, Texans.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Justin Jefferson, the rookie, his intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Cousins now. He goes right back to Jefferson, and this one complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
7-yard gain on the play.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And he's going to be stopped short of a 1st down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Throwing, Cousins, and he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
42.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Dalvin Cook.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Cousins. And that will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
Flush to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Following the interception, Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
And a yard at the 19-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and inches.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is Cook with a grab. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Throwing is Cousins. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Michael Thomas.
Cousins pass intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. They were blowouts. And in none of them